Hello! Sorry it's been so long again between videos. Um, yeah, I really don't know what happens there. Time seems to go really, really quickly. But yeah, thanks Harley MLLR. I'm guessing that's Harley Miller or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, thanks for your message, dude. Really appreciate that. It's good to know that people are being inspired by my videos and finding someone that they can relate to and see similarities between what we're going through. It's really good. Um, so yeah, thanks for inspiring me to make this video, because with all the videos that I do, I know they don't get a million views each or whatever, but if they can impact on one person, then it makes the time I spend filming them worth it. So yeah, I've scribbled down a couple of things that I wanted to talk about in this video, seeing as I'm here and recording it. The main thing that the main theme that I've kind of seen in the things that I wanted to talk about is challenging the negative thoughts that come into your mind. Negative thoughts like, if you've watched some of my other videos, acne and self-confidence, and like you get the breakout and it just destroys your self-confidence, or it destroys mine anyway. That's something that I've really struggled with, and just being able to look in the mirror and saying, "G'day mate, you are a good looking guy." It's something that I haven't been able to do. So it's challenging the negative thoughts. Like, say I look in the mirror and I have a big breakout somewhere, and it's very easy to kind of look at it and say, "Oh man, everyone's going to think I'm ugly, no one's going to like me, no one's going to want to be my friend, I can't go out today, everyone's going to think I'm weird." And then if you don't challenge that, over time it becomes so ingrained in your mind that you just think, "I'm ugly, no one's going to like me," and it almost becomes who you are. Like, you think you are the most ugly person in the world, and it gets worse and worse, because every time you look in the mirror you're just saying, "Oh man, this can't get any worse, you're so ugly." Yeah, and it really starts to kind of take over your mind. But you've really got to start challenging those thoughts, because if you don't challenge them, they'll just continue on forever, basically. You've really got to challenge them with thoughts like, "Hey, I'm a teenager, everyone gets pimples, everyone gets breakouts, everyone knows what it's like, because everyone's had the big breakout like the day before I don't know, like a high school speech in front of the class, or going out with friends or something. You've all had the big pimple that's just come out of nowhere. It's like, what? Why now? This is horrible. Oh, and it is stressful. It's like, why? Why now? Any other day would be fine, but oh, now? Seriously?" But yeah, everyone's had it. So it's a matter of being able to look in the mirror and say, "Hey, I'm a teenager, everyone gets this. It's normal. I've just got to deal with it. I can't let it get me down. You're not ugly, you're a good looking dude. This is just something that every teenager has to deal with." And it's just challenging those thoughts, so that the negative thoughts don't override everything else. Because yeah, I think it's so easy to let those negative thoughts control us, because you look at the media and what the world's kind of saying is beautiful. It's like your perfect clear skin, perfect tan, um, like ridiculously skinny, or for guys like a certain muscle density or whatever. The world's kind of established what is beautiful and what isn't, but it's unrealistic. It really is. It's unrealistic. You've got to be able to look in the mirror and say, "You are a good-looking dude." And it's not becoming arrogant about it. It's not becoming cocky, saying, "Hey man, you're a good-looking dude, everyone's going to want to be my friend." It's just being able to feel confident in who you are. I think that's the main thing, because you've got to feel good. Like, you could be the most gorgeous person in the world, but if you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't feel beautiful, then it does not matter in the slightest. It does not matter in the slightest. It's you've got to feel good. Like, if you wake up, even if you're not going out, even if you're not planning anything that day, just get up, brush your hair. Like, I've been just kind of chucking some gel in my hair, getting it looking good, chucking some clothes on. I know I'm not wearing anything amazingly awesome now because I was just in the pool, but chucking some clothes and just because you feel good about yourself then. If you go around with like a bed head, like you've just gotten out of bed and this side of your hair's like all sticking up and it's just like all over the place, and then you just walk around the house all day in like your boxes and stuff, you don't feel good about yourself. I think you just, it really is that feeling. It's, again, it's not being like cocky, it's not thinking you're the most gorgeous person in the world. It's just feeling confident in who you are and accepting that this is you and you are awesome. Because everyone's awesome. There's not one person in the world is the same. You get identical twins, but they both have the things that make them unique from one another. So if everyone in the world is different, like, how can we look at like models on the catwalk and stuff and say, well, that's beautiful? Because everyone's different. How do you be that? You can't ever be that. So it's just knowing that you are awesome and you are gorgeous for who you are, and then you feel good about yourself, and then you don't let those negative thoughts creep in. Because the world is always making comparisons. It's always comparing one thing to another, whether it be prices or different products or people or hairstyles or whatever. It's always comparison. But you can't compare one person to another because we're all unique. And you've just got to know that you are awesome and you are beautiful for who you are. That's it. Probably rambled on that topic for a while, but it's so important. You can't let those negative thoughts overrun everything. You can't do it. And I've done it for far too long, I tell you. And you've really got to start challenging those thoughts. And what made me come to that conclusion is sometimes if you're feeling down, you are not the best person to try and overcome it and get out of that rut. Nor are your friends and family. They want the best for you, but sometimes they don't know what is best for you. Sometimes you do need to go and see a doctor or a psychologist or someone, a third party, just to offer their input. Like, they see it all the time. They get people coming in not feeling that great about themselves, and it's that someone different to speak to who really does know what they're talking about. And just, it cost me like $40 or something, like out of pocket, to go and chat to someone, and you come out of there feeling like $1 million. You really do. It's just having that different person to talk to offer their advice. You sit there for 15-20 minutes and you're just like, hey, I know what I have to do now. There's no confusion, there's no, oh, what do I do? Oh, this is all too hard. It's like, you know what to do now. They're really, really helpful. So I really encourage you guys, if you're down, just pay the $40, just go down, have a chat, and see what comes of it. It can't hurt. It cannot hurt. The other thing I've got written down here that I just want to quickly touch on is, even if you're feeling down for like, I don't know, 6 months, you haven't left the house for 6 months, you don't have a job, you don't have any money, whatever, it's like, that doesn't define who you are. That's your past. The future is tomorrow. And what you do tomorrow isn't defined by what you did yesterday. Nothing is stopping you from picking yourself up and getting on with things tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow isn't the best day to do that, but you have to live in hope that there will be a better day in the future. You can't. It would absolutely break my heart if someone watching this video woke up one day and said, it is all too hard, I don't know what to do, I don't know where I'm going, and then they just gave up and they committed suicide or something stupid. You just have to know that one day in the future things will be better. You've got to start implementing things, like you've got to start challenging the negative thoughts. You've got to really start feeling good about yourself. You've got to get the help that you need. Because we're not the best people to help us sometimes. We're not the best people, and you've got to be able to find the best people. It's like if you're running a business and you want to start advertising your business, but you know nothing about advertising and you do not know where to start, you don't give it a half-assed go and spend 10 grand on something that isn't going to work. You get someone who knows what they're on about, who can get you the results that you want. So you go to an advertising agency and you employ those people, or you contract those people to help you, and then you do get the results you want. Sometimes, as much as we think we can do it all ourselves all the time, it's not the case. We don't have the knowledge and the skills to be able to do that. So yeah, 2 points really would be hang in there and get the help you need and challenge the negative thoughts. That's 3 points, but anyway. Thanks again, Harley, for your message. Hopefully this video will help people out there and inspire people to do things differently, perhaps. But hang in there, guys. Please, please, please do not give up. Hang in there. You are awesome people. You are beautiful people, and you are going to change your world. And by change your world, I mean it's so hard to change the world, but your little part of the world, make an impact on it, guys. Don't give up, please. Stay tuned, guys. You're awesome. See ya.